sort of pincering the front line. Means that we might catch them on both ends anyway, which would be nice. Yeah, looks like we're clear. So let's have the Mi-24Ks move back whilst the Mi-8s come into land. Hello guys, and welcome to a new Regiments video today by me, Vulcan. In this one we're going to be moving on to Stage 4 and Phase 5 of my Silent Serpent warpath. Previously, the recon enforce went really well, and we managed to complete the stage in only one phase, which was really nice. So it gives us the victory points, it gives us the operational authority, and today all we need to do is choose our operational authority and what to spend it on before we move on to the Dutch interception that we have chosen for the next battle. So let's see what we want to do. I was thinking of adding some more tanks. I could upgrade so we have Urungoy, that would give us the T-80UDs and some more Su-25s with bombs. That could be pretty handy. Or we could just use a new task force. I could go for Tabak, which is going to give us BMP-3s, which would be okay. Octava would give us T-80BVs eventually, which is nice. Like, I'm kind of looking for tanks here. Kalina, not really good enough. Pedescas would give us Gvozdikas and T-64B1s. And eventually a lot of Gvozdikas and a lot of T-64s in each of those, plus cluster Su-25s. That's kind of a nice one for us to think about, because it kind of counters everything that would be a problem for us right now, which is heavy tanks, pretty much. We have Iskra, which would be more BMDs, which we don't need. Villain, it's more like sort of reserve infantry. And then we've got Damask, which is again sort of similar. I think Pedescas or Octava are the ways to go, and I think Pedescas beats it because of the Su-25 cluster. Like, that's going to be really useful once we start to get the tactical support upgraded. So we'll go for Pedescas. I could upgrade it maybe immediately to get the cluster. Could be a good idea, but it won't leave me with much to put towards like deployment points and so on. And I do kind of want to increase my deployment points, so we won't upgrade that right now. We can probably still make good use out of the Gvozdyka, maybe T-64. Maybe not enough of them to make a difference right now. But yeah, we'll put the deployment points in there. We'll go for, let's see, just topping up some of these BMD units maybe. And then we'll get the BMD to K restored, so we have 5 of those. We'll definitely get the Mi-8T VDV, we'll get the BRDMs. Yeah, let's just put them into the BMDs there, that's fine. Okay, cool. So that leaves us with 2 operational authority, that's okay. Let's go to events. And it's going to be a bad one. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Supplies disrupted. Supply platoons cannot be deployed. External supplies are not available. That's rough, because it means I'd have no supply trucks to sort of resupply any position that I take. I'm going to have to constantly retreat and bring new units to the front line. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult one. But let's move on to Phase 5 of my Silent Serpent campaign, Stage 4, at 1 AM. Alright, let's have a look at what's going on here. So, this side or this side? I don't know which way they're coming. Are they coming this way or are they coming this way? But one thing I did just notice is there's an opportunity here. If there's no units like in this area, we can fly our Mi-8Ts, drop off our infantry and go and cut off the end. Or if that's where they're coming in, that could also be a good way to do things. And then from there we can kind of like push down here. The only thing that I'm worried about is Divina and Angara are victory points. They give us victory points per phase. So capturing those should also be a priority. It's going to be awkward if we go to the left with some of our infantry and we have them sat there. But that will help us intercept remaining units, which would be good. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I could maybe send most of my forces to like Musta and take Volga. I go around the right side there, and then we have like my Mi-8Ts kind of drop on the left. Let's try that. We'll just try that. We'll get the VDV to the left with the Mi-8Ts. and then the rest can kind of push to the right. We'll take Mustar. We'll need we'll sort that out after the start. So let's just start it, get those over to the left, and then we go like BRDM, BMD2s. I'll probably need the Kvostka and the Nonnas. We'll need the leader and the Shoka. Anything else? Maybe just more BMDs, maybe a couple T64s. We'll do T64 and BMD2. That'll do. Alright, so these can kind of come up onto the high ground here, and we will try and push forwards. Ooh, okay, that's an enemy unit that's kind of quite far forwards. We might lose an Mi-24K there. Hopefully not. I guess that's a defensive issue. Doing it this way, sort of pincering the front line, means that we might catch them on both ends anyway, which would be nice. Yeah, it looks like we're clear. So let's have the Mi-24Ks move back, whilst the Mi-8s come into land. Right, over on this side. Keep trying to move up those guys. I need to put this on hold fire as it moves up, and we'll do artillery illumination so we can see what's going on. We'll keep these back. Kvostka on a control group. Okay. Can't see anything at the moment. I have a feeling it's all gonna go crazy shortly. Ooh, okay. Well, they saw the BRDMs. I did just like drive straight into them, so yeah, it's not ideal. Yeah, good hits. Good hits. Taking them out nice and quick. Let's get the Mi-24K over here instead. Right, we'll just start moving forwards with the BMDs. Have the BMD move forwards there. We don't want to sit still, there's a lot of artillery coming in. Artillery illumination going down isn't helpful. They are fully pinned, so I'm hoping that will help us overwhelm them. Get the rockets on target as well. Nice. Good attack so far. We're taking out the infantry back there. Very good. Do we have range to engage that unit though? I don't know if we do. Was that the reinforcements? I guess the nice thing here is we can sort of continue to just cycle in reinforcements there. It looks like they just reinforced from that point, which I didn't even know they could do. I thought they had to reinforce from there. That was just like the reinforcements that were coming in, like the intercept units.
Zone captured.
Right, those are going to have to do a runner. We don't want to lose too many of them. They have units everywhere. So you're telling me they reinforce this side as well? It's crazy. We'll do enemy illumination ahead. Okay, did we lose? There's no way we lost 3 VDV there. I think what it might be worth me doing is like retreating these ones that are damaged and replacing them. Could maybe get the Convoy to counter battery if we can. And we'll have the VDV start pushing to Olga and Gara to Dina. I don't see anything coming in here, so they must be coming from that direction heading this way, which is fine. So what we can do instead is bring in the MI8s this end, and we can put them in the tree lines, because it seems like they should be fine to do that. We can work our way up there. Oh, this is rough for the nonners. Surely there's a rear guard. Also, I did notice we have allies coming in, which is kind of fun. I don't know how close I want to get here, but we can certainly set up in that town with the VDV. Artillery is going to be a big problem for us. Alright, it's good that we're capping that, but my forces are getting intercepted here. Right, what we'll have to do is I will move my BMDs into cover, and we will unload and we'll push through here. That is so ridiculously on point.
Zone captured.
Okay. Well, we are in their way at least over here. Those T-64s might as well fall back. So we're being counterattacked where we're spawning from, whilst I'm trying to get the flank going, and it's really, really not good for us. So there must be a recon unit if it's spawning the BRDM. We're just gonna deploy like in the middle of the town and let them dig in. All of the reinforcements just got destroyed. I'm just gonna drive all the way around like this, rather than headbutting all of those heavy units. It seems like there's quite a lot of tanks and stuff in there. Oh, these are the targets. Okay. So we did come to the right end. But it is heavy units that we're having to deal with. Alright, the VDV should make short work of those two. Those BMDs can leave. Come on, VDV. I believe. Absolute slaughter that was. Perfect. So that's what we want to see. These guys took a lot of damage, but I can't replenish them. It's like the worst part. Like VDV works so well when you have supply, because you can top up the men on the front very easily, but when you can't, they just become like free losses. Armistice being taken. Let's bring over the helicopters. There's a chance that they don't have any AA support, and then we can take advantage of that.
Zone lost.
We should probably get rid of the composite car. It's not gonna do much for us. Question is, can we get to Angara? I actually don't know. Okay, good. The Shoka did its job. Perfect. Those leopards are just straight up charging me. Right, we'll wheel the helicopters around.
5 minutes remaining.
Joker took a hit. At least try and capture Musta. And if maybe I can get on Angada, that would be pretty clutch as well. I would retreat the Shilka, but I kind of need it there.
Слышу хорошо, прием. Принял, по квадрату отработаем.
Okay, we're getting good hits onto the reinforcements. I need to be focusing the rear infantry unit though.
Zone captured.
У нас раненый. Под обстрелом.
Good. Right ahead of that is just artillery. So let's focus that. Okay, they've retreated anyway. Good. Ooh, out of nowhere. Right on our flank. That's a pain. BNDs are just dead. What was that?
Служу Советскому Союзу.
That was wild. They just ran at us like that. There's 8 units remaining. Well, to Angara we go. It's been a bloody battle so far. If I can take Angara and we don't get Divina, I think I'll still be happy with how this went, considering like the amount of forces that were just charging towards us. Yeah, the convoy has been annihilated, which is great.
Слышу хорошо, прием.
Perfect.
Слушаю.
And those are out of ammo. And being able to take like Lena would maybe be nice for a bit more operational authority. I don't know if we can get in behind that.
1 minute remaining.
Свод на связи. Огневую задачу понял. Так точно.
Pretty close. The rockets might just save the BMDs here. Oh no, one of them, 2 of them went down. Tough.
Objective completed. Zone captured.
Okay, nice. Perfect. Can we capture Lena though? No, because there's another unit here. As long as we can hold this at the end of the phase, I'm happy. 3 seconds left.
Контакт.
go. A very, very bloody fight. But it went well, I think, considering. There's a lot of tanks I had to deal with there. And we killed, what, 4 or 6 2A4 NLs there with the VDV. Like, this is Leopard 1s, Leopard 2s. So many Leopard 2s. And then they got the YPRs with the autocannons and stuff. The Dutch are really not a force to be messed with. Let's move on to the next phase. So we are going to be continuing, obviously, with stage 4 here. Moving on to phase 6. We only have 63 operational authority, but at least we'll have supply. That's good. We should probably get some more shulkers. And I need to probably replenish my infantry. So I'll bring in some more VDV. I'll get the BMDs back up to scratch as well. Yeah, let's do that. Do I want to maybe get some more BRDMs? Sure. Okay, that's going to be it. Let's go to events. Recon focus. An extra recon tactical aid is available during this phase. Okay, well, let's say how we get on for phase 6 of my Silent Serpent Warpath, stage 4 at 7 AM. So no more of the illumination to worry about. Those VDV should be fine once it starts. I don't know what's going to happen here. We're right next to the enemy at Lena. That's kind of crazy. But at least I should be able to get some supply around. So let's start doing that. We'll unpause it, get things underway, and hopefully we can just kill them nice and quick. Actually, unloading. I didn't realize it were already unloaded. It's annoying. But I pressed X to unload them even though they were already unloaded. That's not good. Okay, so I actually fall back, I think, from Angara, unless I can maybe move the VDV up more. I'm going to move these ones into the town here. That shulker can fall back for now. And we can move up these BMDs. Unfortunately, my VDV there going to be caught out in the open, but with any luck, we'll be able to kill these quickly so they don't take too much damage. If I can stop them before they decap that as well, that'd be great. Perfect. Huge. Alright. Get them to move back into position. Well, they have that unit, the base there. What even is that? Alright, well, those are taken care of. Bit of of a waste of my tactical support, but it's okay.
Пустую отработали. Целей нет.
Bring the MI8s back over, get some more BMDs on the way. Oh, we need the shulkers back as well.
Слышу хорошо. Прием. Есть.
So we'll have those dig in around there,
Слушаю.
and then maybe I
Выполняю.
can move up some BMDs to push from that position. The little Kamaz trucks are on their way.
Слышу хорошо. Прием. Взвод. К бою.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Давай дым. Задний
They've
ход.
reinforced from that position, haven't they?
Нашего подбили.
That's not good.
Веду бой. Приказы.
My poor supply.
Не удержимся. Прием. Не удержимся. Взвод на связи. В пути.
Okay, I'm actually just going to move these back this direction then. Keep this BMD there.
Снарядов почти не осталось.
Because these are such high veterancy, they are hitting quite a lot with those rockets.
Работаем. Слышу хорошо. Прием.
Okay, good stuff. There's another unit there. Got more tanks. It is as well. And we're gonna let those leave.
Приказы.
Just gonna set up my BMD2s ready to ambush.
Служу Советскому Союзу. Под огнем. Прием. Под огнем. Слышу хорошо. Прием.
I was really trying to keep the shulkers out of the line of sight of those leopards, so I moved them off to one side, but I still saw them. At least at short range, should be able to kill those.
Готовы. Приказ понятен.
Alright, perfect. Alright, let's move up to VDV there. We can keep those BMDs back. I'm just going to retreat them for now and we'll replace them.
Встретил противника. Слышу хорошо. Прием. В пути.
Oh, that's not good. That unit's probably dead. I caught out in the open.
Огневую задачу понял. Есть. Приказы.
We can try and help them,
Пустой, прием.
but I think they're gonna... Yep, they're gone for good actually. Oof.
Готовы. Выполняю.
We're just being attacked from so many sides. I mean, we're playing as VDV would, I suppose. Putting us in a situation where we're completely surrounded.
Слышу хорошо, прием. Служу Советскому Союзу.
I don't know if we're going to be able to dig in time there, but give it a go. Anyway, these can actually turn around, because we did destroy all of the tanks behind us.
Готовы. Есть.
Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't get the supply there. Also, the shulker's dying, it leaves me with just one shulker. I don't think they have much in the way of airstrikes though, so maybe that's okay. We'll leave the VDV in the town regardless from now on.
Готовы. Валим отсюда.
Another fresh unit behind us.
Так точно. Ведем огонь.
That unit was very well hidden.
Машина горит. Ранен. Прием. Есть.
I was being shot from here, but when I did the area recon, we didn't see a single unit.
На связи.
Unless I've looked back too late.
Так точно.
If I could just get a supply into the town, it would be so good for us.
Готовы.
Trouble with this stage so far is it's bled us a lot of units, and I haven't really been getting the operational authority to replenish them. So we're probably going to want to at least take Lena, maybe take Bacoda, just to like get ourselves a bit of extra operational authority.
Внимание, противник. Выполняю. Взвод на связи.
We're taking care of the convoy at least. Now we got infantry
Отходим. Отходим.
behind me.
Понял.
Got leopards ahead of me,
Прошу поддержки.
which we're not killing fast enough for my liking.
Выполняю. Слышу хорошо. Прием. Патроны кончились. Прием. Так точно. Свод на связи.
I'm really hoping to be able to recover those with supply. Just gonna be like driving across here.
Слышу хорошо, прием.
I'll bring the helicopters back. Oh no, not the supply again.
Служу Советскому Союзу.
Oh, okay, good. That's just mortars. Right, we're okay. Kind of. I mean, we have to defeat all of these tanks, and then we're okay.
Машина горит. Ранен. Прием. Прибыли. Готовы. Принял. Выполняю.
A unit there. Well, the helicopters aren't going to be able to do the job either. Oh, this is just the worst case scenario right now. Terrible.
Zone captured.
Слушаю.
Like, my BMD's going to have to kill that before the MI8s can move in. Otherwise, I'm just going to lose them for free. Oh, and we're getting air patrolled. Oh no. It shot down 2 with that one run. Oh no.
Готовы.
One VDV left. One man stands alone in Volga. We might have completed the objective. Well, we might complete the objective, but at what cost? There's just so many like tanks coming in
Свод на связи.
from so many directions.
Понятен.
5 minutes remaining.
If I can get my supply to the VDV, then we can get that man back up on his feet.
Несем потери.
That's not going to happen, is it? That's like the intercepting units again.
Понял.
I can put him on like cold fire.
Не удержимся. Прием. Не удержимся.
Oh, he's dead. Just before I get him in position. Oh, of course. But we don't really want to be standing like directly in their way.
Так точно. Свод на связи. Будет сделано.
It's just all like heavy tanks. Some YPRs now. That's just crazy. If I could have got the first supply through, we would have been fine.
Служу Советскому Союзу.
Maybe me just bringing in units piecemeal has been what's the killer here.
Приказы. Машина горит. Ранен. Прием. Свод. Бой.
Enemy helicopters? Since when? Well, we'll air patrol them out the sky, because
Слушаю. Приказ понятен.
that's just ridiculous. Let's go capture Lena. Beginning to the end. We will have successfully intercepted the convoy. So we're going to get the victory points.
Objective completed.
But yeah, that is rough.
Понял, отходим, отходим. Под обстрелом.
Those are cobras. Okay. The Dutch cobras are coming for us.
Служу Советскому Союзу.
We'll capture Lena.
Слышу хорошо, прием.
We'll get back on our feet here at Volga. I'm worried they're going to take Angara from us. We won't be able to grab the Vina, which is what I was kind of hoping. God, just crazy bloodbath.
Zone captured.
We are dug in here. Are they gonna take Volga from us? Kidding me.
Принял, выполняю.
Zone lost.
I just lost my entrench as well. Again, as long as I hold Angara, it's not the end of the world, but it is still really sucks that we're going to be losing a bit more operational authority there. Oof. Big oof. Okay, well, I guess we take it. That was really rough. 78 dead, 189 for them. I mean, in terms of, like, Soviet numbers, it's good kills and losses, but, yeah, look at the amount of leopards we had to kill again. Leopard 2s. And those things are actually ripping us. Like, usually the escorted units are not that good, and they're really bad on morale, so they don't hit very often. But because I have to place myself so close because I'm using infantry, they have decent accuracy. But that is the stage complete, and it leaves us with 92 operational authority. That is rough. And look at our numbers as well. We can either do a recon in force or a defense. Both of them are going to be really tough because you got, like, again, the Dutch tanks and then the American tanks, which are going to be like Abrams and stuff. We'll choose that next time. We put ourselves in a bit of a hole after this operation, but at least we stayed ahead on the victory points. Only missing out on 20 total. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll see how it goes. That's it for now, though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.